2, welcome back. For this one, we're going to be using the original voiceover and also playing it back at regular speed. Alright, so we varnished it, and then I used the blow dryer to blow dry it. You probably should wait, but you know what? I'm in a hurry. So this is basically, where's the shoe polish? Where'd it go? Dollar store shoe polish, man. Liquid shoe polish. I just kind of squirt it into this, and then let the brush a bit, and then on you go. You just cover the whole model. The whole model. Get it on. You want it to go into the cracks, you know, crevices and stuff. So. Usually I'll kind of mix brown shoe polish with the black, you know, get the rust and so on, but it's a pretty simple model. I don't want to spend too much time messing around. Yep, and it's again the difference in scale. Like the 1/72nd model kit, like the front of the laser cannons, there's like a fin inside. And when you reduce that scale, just that detail is just gone. Almost like a radiator fin, yeah. Let's go back and pick up some of this stuff. And this looks terrible. Going on, it's just like, good Lord, what are you doing? It's just turning into this mushy, black, gross. But don't worry. You just rub it all, most of it off afterwards, and you're just left with some great panel lines and great grunge in the corners and stuff. It's great. And I find that if you don't varnish the model first, you end up with it just kind of like pearls on the surface. You end up with puddles and pearls. It doesn't. The varnish makes the shoe polish kind of not, you know, pearl on the surface. Just want to get into the cracks there of the engines. And once again, this is like the first time I do this, right? So be nice. Or, you know, give me a like, give me a subscribe. You know the drill. I don't have any music going because I figured, I don't know, I watch people making models and stuff, and sometimes they have music that's really great, but otherwise it's just usually distracting. So, and some of them you see the guys or gals doing their commentary, and sometimes like the commentary is like a text, you know, it's text commentary. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to have to look at that while I'm also listening to the other thing. So that's pretty much it. It's kind of dark looking, don't worry. Oh, no. Let's get the backs of the laser cannons there. Inside of the wings, pretty good. Now on a bigger model, you'd probably want to go back over it with like a cloth or like a small cleaner brush and just kind of clean it off a little. This is a small model. I'm kind of worried that it's just going to take too much off. So, like I can give you an idea. I'll just take a smaller brush, clean it off. I'm just going to go in there and remove excess. Honestly, I don't want to, so I'm going to do that. See, now I'm seeing areas where the shoe polish didn't go. Like in the cracks of the engines here. Yeah. Back here. I want to make sure the engines are well splooged with this stuff because that's the darkest part of the model. Yeah, so I'm going to go dry this with the hairdryer. remove the excess. It's going to look really great, don't worry. Let me get a close-up of this dirty X-Wing. I also noticed, like with the light shining on it from the side, a lot of the great look of these models is the way they're lit and the way they do the color grading after the fact. So like it's always surprising to see like models of the Death Star when they were filming that for Star Wars. It was out in the parking lot and it was just all white. And it all looks really great because of the harsh side lighting that they had, or the harsh lighting that they had. All right, so here we are. So we did the blow dryer thing, and I think I melted the front of this laser cannon. Jeez, they suck. Anyway, so there you go. That's an X-Wing. We're just going to use this cotton swab. Ooh, it's dirty. Okay, now we're going to get some clean water for that. So the cotton swab's going to wet it a bit. Here we go. And now we just kind of rub it. Look at this. It doesn't seem to be coming off too well. Oh, it's going to come off, man. So you normally use a Scotch Brite pad, but on the bigger models, on this little guy, this doesn't seem to be removing the shoe polish too well. Let's try something slightly rougher, like a paper towel. One great thing about the fact that this is not much, well, it's not a very painted model, is that we could probably just use, wow, this isn't coming off at all. That's bizarre. Well, let us use, try this again. I'm just going to rub it with a hard piece of cardboard. One of these packages. I'm just going to rub it with this wooden stick. Take off this base. Now I think the shoe polish melted into the varnish. Maybe the varnish wasn't dry yet. Just getting out some of these sanding sticks to see if I could just use a sanding stick to get it back to the basic. This came with that kit again. So, well. Yeah, I feel like the shoe polish just got melted into the. Okay, well, that's the first time that's ever happened. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Good news, though. This is going to work okay. gonna work okay for all the bits that weren't painted, but I mean, like on the engines and stuff. Yikes. Maybe I just baked it on when I used the hairdryer. I don't know. This is like. This is terrible. Oh well. Christmas tree ornament, man. Terrible. I'll try again. Well, you live and you learn. I hope this video goes viral because I continue, you know, top fails of 2018. Dude uses shoe polish on X-Wing with poor results. Yeah, it just doesn't want to come off, man. This is no good. You know what? Maybe I could use thinner. Thinner would do it. It's very strange. Alright, this is a disaster. I'm going to peel this cockpit off. And I'm going to have to repaint all of this. The shoe polish just friggin' blend. I don't know. It's just become part of them. It's horrible. So I'm going to take the whole thing apart, get all the paint off of it somehow. We're going to have to redo her, man. We're going to redo her. Oh, okay. I just took the back cap off. I just realized that. Ugh, okay. I was going to remove the wings and take it all apart, but as it is, just how do I get all that paint off? Ugh. I might have to just repaint it, like just repaint it. Ugh, it's awful. Yeah. And then we're going to use the decals because this is just brutally bad. Like, I don't know. Terrible, terrible, terrible job. So it have to be continued. So I've got paint thinner. I just don't know. Why is it so, like it's just baked on. Well, clearly it's baked on because I stupidly used the hairdryer too hot maybe while the varnish was, I don't know. Like it's just blended in with the varnish. I'm trying to get this off. It just didn't come off. This is super bad. I'm using the end of this wooden stick. Like I'm scraping. It says become part of the model. Like it's into the plastic. What if I scrape? You can see that comes off somewhat. That's terrible. Yikes. Nope. Nope, I'm gonna have to repaint this whole model. This is just brutal. Yep. So much for my patented shoe polish trick. The only thing I did different was I used the Vallejo polyurethane matte varnish, and I guess I didn't, and I blow dried it, but I guess I didn't blow dry it enough. I think the shoe polish just blended with it. Awful. Very disappointing. No, it means we're gonna do decals because this is bullshit. I can say for certain that this has never happened. It's never happened. Yeah, like I can show you some other models that I used the shoe polish technique on. It was brilliant. It just looked great. I never had this issue with the shoe polish being super permanently bonded to the plastic. It's okay. I have like 10 days off between Christmas and New Year's, and I'm just gonna do this baby up good. I feel like the other decals are fine. Yeah, so there you go. Boy, what a shit job. This is where I snipped off one of the nubs when we took it off the sprue. Yep. So I'm going to rebase coat this with white. Terrible job. I suck. And yeah, it'll be for another time. This is what it looks like right now. So I washed it in soap and water in hot water, and it won't come off. So yeah, I guess the shoe polish bonded with the, I don't know. Anyway, don't worry. It's going to be a project, and that'll be to be continued.